Good morning, everyone. Today, Luke has a doctor's appointment. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to the doctor. There's nothing wrong. He's not like sick or anything. It's just babies tend to go to the doctor a lot for checkups. And today is your checkup day. Today's your checkup day. Oh, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. So yeah, we're gonna see how much he weighs and how tall he is and if he needs any shots.
I love his outfit today. And I know you'd love to have a shot. Parker loves shots.
I don't love shots.
You don't love shots?
No.
Not your favorite thing?
No.
But you're a big boy when you have to get them though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very brave. But Parker loves shots.
Oh, Duncan, that's a good idea. Do you think Luke should bring Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
That was so thoughtful of you.
You're welcome.
You think that'll make the shots a little easier for him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really excited about this visit for Luke because I feel like he's had a really big growth spurt. So I'm hoping that maybe his weight and his height percentages might be a little higher this time around. He feels so much bigger. Like he just feels so big now. So I'm very curious to see what will happen there. I'm going to be staying at home with the bigger kids though, and Christopher will be taking Luke to the appointment today.
All right, we just finished at the doctor. Luke did very well. He got 2 shots, which he did not enjoy. He is not like Parker in that way, but he is growing. He's in the 4th percentile for weight, 6th percentile for height, and he was in the 1st percentile for both of those. Like he's a little guy for the last couple checkups. So he's growing. He's growing and he's getting bigger. He's 16 pounds. 10 ounces right now, and the doctor was really excited about his muscle tone from his physical therapy and his occupational therapy sessions. Luke's doctor is really attentive and making sure that he keeps an eye on his chromosomal deletion. I have a hard time saying that word, chromosomal. For some reason, my mouth does not want to do it. Anyway, Luke's doctor has been really taking care of him, making sure that he's checking up on his microdeletion. So he reads up on everything, and it's a rare condition, so it takes some extra research, and his doctor seems to do a really good job of that, which is good. It was a good visit to the doctors. And now, let's move on to the rest of our day. Oh, you fell asleep. Okay, I gotta see if I can carry him to his crib without waking him up. Duncan likes to do his out-school art classes outside. That's his favorite place to do it. It's so cute. What are you working on?
Some ABCs that are in my book.
Oh my goodness, you've got a little workbook here. You're working on, what letter is this? Do you know?
That's an M.
N.
M.
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 Do you remember what this letter is? Very good. Look at all these letters. So these are the ones where they're showing you how to do it. And you start at this dot, and look at that F, E, D, P, B, R. This N is it's like 2 N's.
It's new. And ask him what the sounds are.
What is this sound? Oh, what is that? Is that your trunk?
No.
Yes, there's an animal that makes that sound that starts with this letter. Do you know what the sound for this letter is?
Elephant.
Elephant. What does elephant start with? What sound? Elephant.
Elephant.
Very good.
It starts with this one.
Yeah. What about this is a fun sound. What sound is that?
Duncan.
Duncan. Very good.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You make that sound.
Yeah.
It's part of your name.
Yeah.
What are you working on?
Well, I'm working on my letters like Duncan, and this is an N, and this is an M, and then this is a F, E, F, D, D, P, P,
So you guys have the same workbook and you guys are working together? That is so cool.
Jacob's even been doing it a little bit. And even though Jacob and Parker have done a lot of work on letters, it's fun to just review it, and they're having a good time really working on their penmanship, and then they can advance it a little bit more and push themselves more. And
Almost done.
I like working with all three of them together. It's just fun.
And it inspires this guy, I feel like.
Yeah.
Parker's also been taking some drawing classes on YouTube.
And you guys suggested we check out the Art for Kids Hub YouTube channel, and it's so great. So every couple of days, Duncan and Parker will sit down and do some of those lessons together, and it's really sweet, and I cannot believe how much they're learning and the incredible artwork they're making.
And Parker has a piece of artwork here that he wants to show us. Can you tell us about
So
it?
this is basically the moral of us getting our new blender, because it's a blender, and
Oh.
it's food coming into the blender, and they're just like, no, I'm gonna get crunched up, and then this is some fluid.
Scared fruit that's going into the blender. The blender looks happy though.
Yeah, the blender's just focusing to blending it, so that's why it has its tongue out.
I like it. And then you also did this Pixar character.
A forky.
That looks so professional. And then this looks delicious. Can you
Oh,
tell us
yeah.
about this?
This is some ice cream that I made.
Very
I made
cool.
it, this was my first one. And there's another one that I made.
This one's my personal favorite. This one's my favorite.
Ostrich.
Oh, look how cute that little ostrich is. I love that one. That one's my favorite one.
I worked really hard on this one.
It shows. It really is a great drawing. And Duncan did an ostrich too. I like your ostrich too.
It's double-sided.
It's double-sided? How is it double-sided? Show me.
Look at
Uh-huh.
No. Duncan, show them this. This
Oh.
is his forky that he made too big, so he had to start all over again.
I like that forky. That's pretty
I love
fun
that
too.
forky.
Oh, and this is the final forky?
Yeah.
So this is the rough draft forky, and this is the final forky. I like it. I'm gonna give you guys a little tip. If you're ever with little kids and they're doing drawings and they show you their drawings, I forget who taught me this trick. I think it was Jessica. But if you say, what is it? To them, it might be really obvious what it is. So the best phrase to use when you're presented with a drawing, you're not sure what it is, but it seems important to the kid, even if it doesn't seem important to the kid, it might be. So you go, oh, please tell me about this drawing, it's so cool. And then they will kind of guide you through the drawing so that you are able to compliment the child and able to talk about the drawing and what they're feeling when they were drawing it and all that stuff without posing a question that might offend them, because they've worked really hard on this drawing and the drawing is meant to convey something, and if you're not getting it, the child might feel self-conscious about the drawing. So I've always found that using that phrase, can you tell me about this, instead of what is this, it really helps the kid open up. Drawing in general is a really good way for kids to express themselves, for them to work out feelings, and so I've always thought it was a really important part of us bringing up our kids. So yeah, I hope you use that. It's a good little trick.
Okay, today is a very big day for us because we are finally making some changes to Krista and I's bedroom. If you've seen our house tour video, our bedroom is something that's always been on my list of things that I would love to like upgrade a little bit and make some changes. And we are doing some big things today. We are finally getting a big kid grown-up bedroom, I think, maybe. I've been working really hard at picking out things that'll work in our room and be really pretty and really cool. And Christopher's all geared up to do a ton of building today and just making this really cool and a great backdrop for something very special.
This is my project for the day. This is our bedroom. It's currently pretty messy. We want it to look nice in here for a couple reasons. One is we have been trying to, every once in a while, upgrade a little bit of our house. I'm trying to make it look nicer, feel nicer. But the other, more pressing thing is that this is where we're going to be doing our podcasts. So we got some new microphones and we got like a soundboard over here, and this is where I do most of my editing, and we decided that this is where we're gonna do our podcast. There's a few reasons we're gonna do it from our bedroom. I know it seems kind of weird, but there's a few reasons. One of the reasons is that we're going to be recording it probably at night and we wanted to be near enough the kids that we could hear if there was any problems in the middle of the night, if any of them wake up, have a bad dream or something like that, we could rush over and help them out. We didn't want to be in the downstairs area during it. Another reason we're doing it up here is because this is the one room where the mess is mainly up to us. Most of the other places in the house, the kids will get into the room and just play and be creative and make a big mess. And it's very difficult when there are 5 of them for the 2 of us to follow them all around and make sure they're picking up their messes. We do it and they are responsible for their messes and we help out with their messes, but here we have a little bit more control. There's not really toys in here for them to play with and take out and mess with. And in doing the podcast, we're also going to have a YouTube element to it. And so we will post it in the usual podcast places, but we're also going to film it, and we wanted the background to look nice. So what we're going to do is we're gonna redecorate this whole room. We're gonna change the room, and today our bed showed up. We've had this bed for a very long time. It is starting to sag and really hurt our backs at night. And we wanted to sort of update and look a little more pretty in here, especially for the podcast and also just for our well-being. So we figured 2 birds, 1 stone. We'll kind of redo this room and have a nice backdrop for our podcast when the video portion of it comes out. And the bed showed up today, so I've gotta get to work. One thing that I will miss about this bed is it had a lot of storage. On both sides it had these bookshelves here, and then also storage space for like clothes or for bedding and stuff like that. And so all of that's going away with this bed. But the new bed is very pretty and it's gonna look really nice in here. And hopefully it has the correct back support for me and my back. So yeah, let's tear this thing apart. All right, we got the mattress down. I think mattresses are my least favorite things to carry. They're very impossible. But now we get to take this apart. You see that bow in the support? That bow is probably the main reason my back feels the way it does. All right, all that's left is the headboard, which is a really thick headboard because it's a bookshelf also. I should mention that our bedroom is on the 2nd floor of the house, and that matters for 2 different reasons, which both contribute to the amount of sweat that you're seeing right now. First off, anything that I take apart up here and take out of this room, anything that I put together up here today needs to either go down the stairs or up the stairs in order to get here or get out of here. So I'm going up and down the stairs constantly carrying heavy things because I'm the only one in the family strong enough to actually carry the stuff, which is fine. I think I'm gonna reach my workout goal for the day on my Apple Watch, so that's pretty good. And that hasn't happened every single day on this pandemic, so I'm pretty excited about seeing that yellow ring get complete. The other reason that that matters is because our air conditioning unit is outside on the complete opposite side of the house downstairs, and it is not a very powerful unit. So none of the cold air that's being generated by our little air conditioning unit is getting up here. So it is steamy hot up here. So I just wanted to quickly explain all of this. That sweat is there for a reason. This is our new bed frame. I mean, that's not all of it. Those are 2 of the pieces. There's some more pieces here. And now it's time to put that together.
And we have a little helper.
Are you my little helper? Are you helping? Are you gonna help? Yeah.
He's keeping track of the tools. Pardon the room explosion behind me, but this is what it takes to get this. And I thought some of you guys might be interested in where we got some of these things. So the bed frame is from Cost Plus World Market. The bedding, we're just gonna keep what we have so far, and a lot of that's from Cost Plus too. The duvet cover I got maybe on Amazon. And Amazon's also where I got the bookshelf and most of the things that'll be on it that's gonna be near the bed. I really want to get an IKEA PAX or PAX, P-A-X, system for this space. It's always been my dream to like get that wall set up with something for storage, and the IKEA PAX system looks really affordable compared to the built-in things that I had priced out like a couple years ago and decided it just was definitely out of our budget. Also, if you watched our house tour video that I filmed several months back, our floors are new. My brother-in-law actually installed them when we went to Florida in February, and I just hadn't mentioned it, but I love them. They match the kids' bedrooms now. He also did the hall leading into the kids' bedroom. We had some extra wood from when we did the kids' rooms, and then we just purchased enough to cover all the space. So now we have our bedroom flooring in, and I'm so excited about it. And look, safety. Yay! That's a spot that used to be just danger nails. So now we don't end up with bloody feet as we walk into and out of our bathroom, and that is a thing to celebrate, folks. This room was carpeted, and we had carpeting nails coming up through that space, and a lot of people gave the great suggestion to just purchase a strip as a temporary solution, and I love that. I actually didn't know that you could do that, so that was such a great suggestion. But amazingly, my brother-in-law does floors, saw that we were like in need, and obviously, I mean, we paid him professionally as well, but he made the time while we were in Florida to make this happen. It's such a big deal when you have a big family like ours to have a bedroom and hallway through to the bedrooms being worked on, just because we would lose access to all of those spaces, and he timed it out so that we were out of town and he got it all done, and he's amazing. So I'm so grateful to my brother-in-law for doing that. That's my sister's husband.
It's also really good that we knew who it was and we could trust them with our whole house while we were gone. You know,
Yeah.
like we didn't have to be here while the construction was happening, and we knew our house was in good hands because we know him and trust him.
I'm just so grateful that we have these gorgeous floors, and I'm so excited about what we're doing with our room right now. Hey dude, what do you think of all this?
Good. He's trying to get this.
He was. You're a good big brother, Duncan. I think he wants to do the puzzle with you again.
Sorry. This is like a puppy's cage.
A puppy's cage? I thought...
That's what you're going for. The pound.
I've been so nervous because Parker has been the one who the most has not wanted us to change our bed. So he was very upset that we were getting rid of the bed. He's been telling us for like a week or two, like, oh, don't get rid of it. He wants it in his room and all these things. So just now I walked up and he was like, it's amazing. And I was so excited. And then he tells me it's a dog's bed. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like a puppy's cage, but better.
That was definitely what I was going for. Jacob with the jokes.
No.
Oh, uh-oh. Why don't we stop sticking heads in the bed? Oh my goodness. Wow. It's looking big.
It is looking big. Hey, what's our podcast going to be about?
Our podcast. Our podcast is going to be called Let's Talk About What We Learned Today, and it's based off of that really fun ending Christopher does in a lot of our videos. How I envision it is more of like a story time for me and Christopher, where we can talk about current events, things going on in our lives, and also like parenting antics of the day or of the week. Huh, buddy? You are so cute. We're also going to have special guests like our own kids and then whoever else we want to bring on. But we do have our kids like clamoring to be on it. Jacob's already said that he's going to be in every episode, but we'll see. And you want to be on it too? You'd be great at a podcast.
Why do you think he's working on talking so much?
Yeah, you making big plans? Basically, it will be a space where Christopher and I can get a little bit deeper in our beliefs and the things we're learning about in life, because we're always learning, even though we're this darn old and we've had this many experiences. And also a space where we can have just general story times about parenting and our life and our relationship. So we're really excited about it.
Okay, the bed frame is now complete. Now I have to build the box spring. All right, the box spring is on. Now it's time to lug up the mattress. The heavy, heavy mattress. Of course, my camera ran out of batteries as soon as it did the cool filling up with air thing, but it's upside down and it's really heavy. So I gotta flip it over. And there it is, folks, a mattress on a bed. All right, it's coming together, but I need to stop now. I've kind of pushed myself to the limit. We're in a heat wave and it's very hot. Luckily, Jessica set me up with a fan right there, which I didn't even think to put a fan in here. That was very helpful. So tomorrow, hopefully we will have a final look in here. So we will work on this some more tomorrow, and hopefully in tomorrow's vlog, tune in. We should have a final look, and I think it's gonna look really pretty. I think it's gonna, and I'm excited about it. Cause it's like both of us. It's like Jessica and me, both of our styles. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's a fun channel. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.